Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Seriously Show.
I don't feel right.
Why?
Because we don't have the big dog.
Harley is not in the studio today.
He would normally be pawing around,
Just
fidgeting with the microphone, getting all up in our faces.
being all cute.
And every other hour of the day, if we touch him, he growls and he's just so mean. We are 29 seconds into this podcast. 29 seconds.
It's a nervous habit. It's a nervous habit. There's nothing I can do about it. I just yawn, okay? It's just what I do.
Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. I just am like, it takes me a while to get comfortable.
Why?
I don't know.
We're literally just sitting here.
I'm just settling in.
We have all the editing capabilities at our disposal. There's no reason to be uncomfortable.
I didn't say I was uncomfortable. I'm just getting comfortable. So
well, I just don't want to bore you. You know,
I'm not. You're not boring me. You should see me
yawning.
I noticed I did this at work as well. I'm on Zoom calls, and somebody will be talking, and I'm like listening. I'm genuinely engaged, but I'll just be like, Oh,
Did you? Yeah, I was gonna say. Do you not know that is so rude?
I don't make the sound, but it's just like.
Oh well, Dave and I this week had. Oh, I've been waiting for this because we have been having this long-standing argument in the Preston household, and I believe after what, like 2 years, probably.
Yeah, this is a great example of something where you have truly won me over.
I have won the war, ladies and gentlemen. I may have lost the battle, but I won the war in convincing David to get a new toothbrush this week, which might sound trivial to some of you.
Yeah.
But we have to unpack why it's honestly one of the best things that have happened.
And honestly, it's a big deal because Oral-B have such a monopoly on the toothbrush market. What other electric toothbrush brand do you know?
Quip. Because that's what I've used
what we ended
for the
up
past
getting.
3 years.
So I don't remember how you came across Quip, but they're like, I don't know who Oral-B is holding hostage because nobody is ever allowed to release another toothbrush brand. And they've somehow done it. Classic little Instagram, slide into your ad feed, whatever. And next thing you know, everybody's got a Quip.
No, I literally just went to Target one day and it was the cuter option of the two. And that's why I bought it.
I get it. And they never had the circle 360 oscillating heads. David
was so much more knowledgeable about toothbrushes than I, because I just had your standard run of the mill, we don't got to get too fancy up in here. I can manually brush my teeth, but he's like, no, babe, you got to get the oscillating head. I don't know why I'm Australian all of a sudden.
The oscillating head.
That's all you need is the oscillating head. Oh,
not the oscillating.
Okay, continue.
The dentist had told me a long time ago. The irony is I haven't been to the dentist in about 10 years. Like, I'm not even kidding. The last time I went to the dentist was in South Africa, and I moved from South Africa 10 years ago.
And that's the one little nugget of information that you've kept with you all these years.
And the dentist said to me, an electric toothbrush is going to clean your teeth better than the manual one 100% of the time. You just move it from tooth to tooth, let the head do the work, whatever. And the original Quips, they're just a horizontal head that like vibrates.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually rotate. So it's not necessarily polish or cleaning. It's just kind of, it's cleaning, but it's still it's up to you to do the round motions.
Which I know this is a sidebar, but after using the oscillating head for 1 week, I did say to David, like, I don't feel like it actually cleans my teeth. Like, I feel like my teeth were cleaner when I did it myself.
You need to up the power.
It's all the way up.
Good.
Because it doesn't make any like bubbles or suds, and I'm like, where did the toothpaste go?
Yeah, but that's not what cleans your teeth. You need.
The toothpaste cleans
mine
your
makes
teeth?
plenty of suds. Plenty.
Mine doesn't. Like normally when I would spit out the residuals at the end, it'd be like frothy bubbles. Nothing. It's like water when I spit
What, do
out
I
this
need
time.
to watch you clean your teeth to
I
see
guess
that
so.
you're doing it right?
But anyways,
Where were we going with this? So Oral-B, right, has been my electric toothbrush of choice for many a year, but it has this major flaw where it just spews out the sides like down the head and goes in the sink. And then when you put it on the charger, I can guarantee you people are going to relate to this. When you put it on the charger, that charger gets so gunky and
It's
grim and gross.
disgusting.
And Morgan has let me know about that problem for the last however long we've known each other. Every time she walks into the bathroom, she's like, "Oh, they're so gross."
It literally looks like wet mold.
And you have to make an effort to clean it. And I remember when I lived in London and I would go to like other people's apartments or whatever, and I would see friends' electric toothbrushes. They all did the same thing. They just had this grim, gross, dry, yellow bleh at the bottom of
It's
it.
disgusting. And I was like, look, I understand that you want to live in a functional household, as do I, but I also want to live in a beautiful household. And every time I would walk into the bathroom, I mean, we've talked about it on the show before, I put it behind the fake plant so that we couldn't see it because it was so disgusting. I was like, we have got to get this toothbrush out of our lives.
So you wanted a new Quip because it didn't work anymore or something?
The battery died.
Which is not a good sign.
I've
But
had it for like 5 years.
yeah, even the Oral-B ones, the batteries just kind of die after a while. And so we went to the store and I wasn't in the market for a new toothbrush. Truly, I was not. And you were looking at the Quips and I noticed that Quip had an oscillating head now. And I was like, "Ooh, that's interesting," because it does look better. It's a much better looking toothbrush.
Sleeker.
This is riveting stuff, guys. We're talking about toothbrushes today on the Seriously Show. And I was impressed by what it looked like. And it was not cheap though, because Oral-B makes all their money in the heads. So they
Right.
sell the electric toothbrush for pretty cheap. And so then I Googled it and CVS had it for like $29. And I was like, "Oh, that's a deal." So we just ordered 2 of them. Lo and behold, it arrives and it's wonderful. And I have now put the Oral-B in the drawer.
Yep.
And I have a beautiful looking sink now.
Yes.
And I've been impressed with it.
But I want you to tell them about the Reddit post that you found as
So-
we were shopping in Target. Because in case you don't know this about my lovely, wonderful husband, he also cannot make a decision without consulting Reddit first.
100%. Reddit is like the hive mind of the internet. And the problem is most of it's probably bots these days. But anyway, before I wasn't quick to make my decision. Even though I had seen the Quip in the Target aisle and I was like, 360 oscillating head, pretty cool. Not that quickly convinced.
Exactly. He's got to do some market research.
We mosey around the rest of Target and I Google Quip versus Oral-B.
Reddit.
The ultimate internet source. This is the post. Longtime Oral-B Pro user finally had enough with the drooly mess it makes. And I was like, did I write this post? I don't like the vibrating heads like the Sonicare. Just prefer the clean feel I get from oscillating heads. I mean, is this me or is this me? And so they go on to say, so Quip finally released a 360 oscillating toothbrush. And my thought originally was I'm going to stick with it for the time being, blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's just unbelievable how uncanny this is. This could be me. This is my thoughts this is my thoughts after using the Quip. It doesn't make a huge mess. Seriously, Oral-B, WTF is with those drainage holes on the toothbrush head. I've got stains on all my clothes, gunk all over the bathroom, and an angry wife. I mean, that's all I needed to read, but it goes on and on and on about how I get that some of you manage to not make a mess, but 7 years is clearly just not an option for me. The Quip allows you to form a tight seal with your lips and not drip. It's that simple. Next point. It's quieter. Next point. No apps, no BS. It's just a toothbrush. Next point. It's aesthetically more pleasing.
Right.
Next point. It comes with a travel case. Neat. And then there's like a few negatives, things like there's only one brush head option, blah, blah, blah. The speed on the low power is too low, but I just use max speed. Ultimately, if Oral-B just made a toothbrush head without weep holes, I never would have left them. I'll sort of miss it for the power and the loyal service, but I'm really happy I can walk around while brushing and not making a huge mess.
There we go, folks. So what did we learn?
All you need to do is create a fake Reddit account and just pump home your points against me, and I'll be sold. Because as soon as I read this post, I was like, oh, honey
It's over.
It's over.
We're getting it.
We're getting quips. And to be fair, it has not disappointed.
It hasn't.
Truly has not disappointed.
I love it.
So, Quip, hook us up with a couple heads.
Yeah.
Can
we get this podcast sponsored by Quip, please? Because we are your number one fans at this point.
You know we're going to go through the Quip heads now, and that's going to be our new expense. But look, if you've struggled with Oral-B, now we're turning into Oral-B haters. If you've struggled with electric toothbrush gunk in your bathroom, this is your PSA.
What is the exact PSA?
Try something else.
Yeah, get a Quip.
Get a Quip. So I guess in conclusion, I need to just say you were right.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you hear that, ladies and
End
gentlemen?
of discussion.
He did the nervous leg raise because he can't just say it.
End of discussion.
Okay, we have to talk about
Harry. You know what? Harry Styles.
He's back, and oh my god.
So we were up to our usual nightly routine last night, which we will talk about again later, actually. And I'm scrolling through the YouTube, and I see Harry Styles has released a new video. So I knew how much you had been listening to the new Harry Styles, because every time I peeped my head out of my office, you were just wiggling your butt. And like, I remember hearing this week you playing one of his songs, and like a chord changed, or like he sang something, and you verbally went, ooh. Like on your own in the room, like you had been emotionally moved by him.
I was emotionally moved. I always am.
So I see the YouTube, I put on the video, and I must admit, my immediate impression was the reason I can get behind someone like Harry Styles is that they are not a pop culture machine. Like, he is pop culture, but he has his own artistic signature on it. And I can really appreciate that.
So we watched the music video for American Girls.
Yeah. And all I was thinking was, I really want to break this down with Morgan.
Do you remember even what the video was?
It was, literally, it was him being the main character and the camera showing the behind the scenes people that actually do the hard work, or do the tough jobs, or do the underappreciated jobs. And I just couldn't quite figure it out with the song, because the song was American Girls.
Yeah.
But there were no girls in it. There was a girl who was like stunt double.
Yeah.
And I just finished the video thinking that was cool. I have no idea what it means.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what it meant either. I think I read something online. It was just like a brief headline that said he did all of his own stunts in the video, which is interesting because isn't the whole video about like stunt doubles?
Not doing his own stunts.
Yeah. But what did I say? What did I say last night? You were trying to like analyze the video and you go, so what did you think about it?
The video ended and I just said, so what's your take on that?
Do you remember what I said?
No.
I said, I don't know. I was too busy looking at his short shorts.
Oh, yeah. He did have pretty short shorts, especially in the one scene.
I loved it so much.
It was good. And I thought the track was a bop as well.
The whole album is a banger. I've only gone through it a couple of times, but like, what do I have to do to convince you to take me to Harry Styles?
I'm so fearful of, because the tickets have now gone into resale world. There's no like first hand tickets available. So I'm just so scared to spend like $1,500 on like a ticket for
They're $1,500?
like the cheapest one is, I mean, for two people.
No. Are you serious?
What? That's cheap?
No, that's astronomical.
Exactly. That's what the resale market is doing.
That's not right.
When they release them publicly, people buy them all up and then resell them.
That's not right.
I know.
Harry, why are you allowing this to happen? I mean, I know it's not Harry's problem per se.
You remember the whole Taylor Swift thing? that
Yeah, but I
happened?
feel like people have taken it, artists have like taken it into their own hands and have been like, no, we're not going to do this. I'm going to make sure that my fans can go to the show.
But I don't want to spend that kind of money and like it's not real or something. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. Because I know how much it would make you happy. And the more I listen to the album, the more I'll enjoy it and want to go myself.
Can we please clip this? Because you guys, this is a state of emergency. I need somebody to please tell me how I can get my hands on Harry Styles tickets.
If somebody has bought tickets that is listening and can no longer go, let us know. We will take them off your hands. Venmo,
Please.
Cash App.
That's all I want. Like literally when I think about how I want to spend my summer, I just want to see Harry Styles.
Yeah, it would be fun. It would be fun.
And we already said you got the World Cup tickets, so I get Harry Styles tickets.
That is true. None of the World Cup tickets I bought were $1,500 though.
I know, but I'm your wife, and you know what they say.
Happy wife, happy life. That's why
and
I got
right now
quit.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah, you're not unhappy.
No, I'm not unhappy. But the thought of missing out on Harry Styles again, I can't. I cannot.
To be fair, while I was watching that video last night, I was thinking to myself, it is a moment in history. It's a moment in time. Maybe history's a bit far, but it's a moment in time where you'll look back on and you'll be like, that was cool that we saw that. Like imagine being able to say you saw the last JB tour. So
we're not getting any younger, Dave. We got to live while we're young, you know.
I know. And Kid Studios New York is opening soon,
here
so we can double up on that.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Okay, well, you wanted to talk about Survivor 50.
Yeah, I just thought it was worth mentioning because, to be honest with you, what is that? Episode 3 that happened?
No, 2.
Episode 2 that we just watched. I was kind of bummed with the episode. I thought it was pretty boring.
I don't want to hear it because you were totally not invested the
Pre-merge
entire
is so
episode.
bad.
Not when you already know all of the characters. I was actually going to say that to you as we were watching it, but every time I turned and looked at you, you were on your phone, probably reading Reddit. Exactly.
Yeah, I was actually.
It's so much more enjoyable having 3 tribes when you already know all the personalities and you know the inner workings. So I don't want to hear that it was a bad episode from you because you did not watch it.
And I should be watching it because I need the context on all these background characters.
Exactly.
And they're actually giving us like throwbacks to catch up on. But I don't even think we've spoken about Kyle doing the medical evac, which we were super bummed about.
Dude, that is the absolute worst way to go, especially on challenge 1.
I know. It just, I think the adrenaline and the excitement of being there got to him. And he was just like, I'm going up there at all costs. And you just don't even think about your body in moments like that.
I know. I was thinking about that too, because, you know, it is a dream of mine to play Survivor. Although as I'm getting older, that dream is like dwindling because as the lady on White Lotus said, I am not meant to live an uncomfortable life. So I just feel like as I get older, you know, I don't really want to do it anymore. I do still want to do it. But I was thinking, would I not just be in constant disarray out there? I feel like my body, I would be snapping breaking things.
You would not poop for 3 weeks.
That's true too.
Morgan has like travel.
Really? You're going to talk about my IBS on the podcast?
No, it's the opposite of IBS. Morgan has bowel movement issues when she travels 15 minutes from home. As soon as her like schedule is interrupted, that's it for 3 weeks.
Constipated for 3 weeks.
So if you went to Fiji
Yeah, I know.
Your body would shut down.
I know. It really would.
But anyway, I just wanted to have a moment, pour one out for Kyle.
Truly.
I saw his Instagram recap of his recovery, and now that I've seen that, it was the right decision to take him out of there.
His recovery was also very inspiring. Like, he had to learn to walk again, essentially. Right. That's crazy.
Achilles is intense. It's a big deal. So I think it would have had long-term impact on his walking had he not been evacuated. So I think in hindsight, he's probably like, look, right decision, feel better about it now. But man, it sucked. And then seeing Camilla this week get so emotional about seeing him go. So that was tough.
Look, in the long run, I think it's actually better for Camilla because people view them as a duo.
True.
And he's a winner. So, I mean, no spoilers, but I think I can say by the time this comes out, it'll have been a week.
Yeah.
2 winners have gone. I think there's only 1 winner left.
Right. People are knocking him out.
And they haven't been to tribal council yet. And I said that Dee would be the first one to go home from her tribe if they get 2. But they are doing a tribe swap this week as well.
Yeah. It's a good point about Kyle and Camilla because they were a secret duo that now everybody knows was a secret duo.
Right.
So it's like, we ain't letting that happen again.
There's no like...
one of you got to go.
Passing one over.
Yeah.
So I agree with you in the episode 2. I mean, how do you live up to episode 1? That's
true.
One problem. That is a moment in pop culture history. But the takeaway from episode 2 was that the vote out wasn't like what the most intriguing part of the episode to me, which was kind of strange. Yeah. They kind of got glossed over, I feel, like the strategy behind who they decided to send home. In my opinion, the 2 biggest moments from this week's episode of Survivor was the big blow up between Rick Devens and Joe.
Yeah.
I've
never seen Rick Devens get angry.
That was so awesome. But he's so right. I love you, Joe, but it's so annoying. I can imagine if I was playing Survivor, I would be like, we're not here to sit in a circle and sing Kumbaya. We're here to play Survivor.
Did you notice that he's wearing his left sock, not his right sock?
Like, he lied to me. He didn't tell me every little detail that Savannah was saying to him. And it's like, dude, I couldn't handle it. So they're definitely in a predicament where they were thinking about getting rid of Joe. But how do you get rid of Joe when you've lost 2 immunity challenges in a row?
True.
So I think that was his saving grace at the end of the day. But my other big takeaway from Survivor episode 2 is that it's so interesting because there's how many, 21 people left, but there is a main character in Survivor season 50, and I want to know if you know who it is.
Right now, I could put my money on Mike. But
there is a main character who every time this person is on the screen, we are laughing. We're paying attention. They have this uncanny way of narrating everything that's going on around them to make like such sense. Iconic moments already.
Christian is main charactering so hard.
I mean, is this the Christian show or what?
Yeah. Like, he is unbelievably good.
He is unbelievably good, not only at like the strategy, but every little thing he does just like entices me. Even when he was having that conversation with Joe, rocking him back and forth.
That was unbelievable. Shout out to the camera crew for that because they spotted that and they saw the narrative immediately. And he was just like, And Joe's laying back there. And even Joe's face was like this. He looked like a baby.
And then his confessional after that, right? About, we have to babysit Joe and we're on a Joe-tation. It's just so good. There is no other Survivor player as good as Christian.
That man needs an idol ASAP.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully the one that he gave to Aubrey will come back to him.
Because if he gets into a position where they're going to a couple tribals in a row, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good little Survivor touch.
Well, and I know that I told you we weren't going to talk about the Traitors before this episode because too much time had passed, but I do just want to give you a moment to express your thoughts. And look, now he's panicked because he has to be.
I'm not panicked. I agree. It probably is too late. I don't even remember how Traitors ended.
Robbie Bobby.
No, shout out Robbie Bobby. Watch What Happens Live. He got the Birkin.
Yes, he got Maura the Birkin.
Maura. It was a tough watch to see. I explained it like this. It was like laughing and hiding at the same time.
Yeah.
Like watching that final fire pit. I think Eric felt the most betrayed. But when you think about it, if anybody was going to take $100,000 more to themselves, it was Rob.
Well, that's what he said. He said, would you give $100,000 to somebody you met 3 weeks ago? And we were like, fair point.
Yeah, 100%.
And David and I talked about this. I talked about it, I think, on, was it MPT? The Patreon last week. But the prize pot plays such an integral role, but only for certain people. And like, I'm not saying that Rob was poor before coming into Traitors, but he definitely didn't have as much money as like Donna Kelsey or Maura, somebody who has, had a long run on reality TV. He did one show. Right. And it's like
And isn't Maura like employed by Peacock still?
Yeah, I don't know.
With Aftersun?
I'm not. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like she probably has long-term contracts.
Yeah. But that just really, I think, plays a major role in how people play that gets like glazed over. And like I think Candace is all upset with Rob, whatever. It's like, okay, well, Candace, maybe he needed the money a little bit more than you, and he wasn't just here to get his weekly appearance fee, Yeah,
I think Candace was a bit of a rage baiter.
Yeah, she tends to do that, but good for her.
The UK Traitors, the celebrity version, they donate the prize money.
Oh.
So it actually has almost no impact.
I don't
know how that would be, that would go down in the US.
I heard that the UK version is so much better than the US version. Everybody tells me that. Because, they do a normie season too, and they're like, when you see what the normies do to win the money, you're like... Pfft.
I mean, it has to be good for it to get picked up in the US, because that's where it started.
Right.
But yeah, I think it has been more of like a making unknowns into known on TV, Big Brother style.
Yeah. I'm wanting Rob to make a real reality TV run. He said he wanted to go on Survivor.
Ooh, that would be good.
I don't think it would happen because it's like, the crossover. I don't know. I think Rob definitely will be cast on Dancing with the Stars.
I could see that.
And I think Robert Irwin is going to be cast on the next season of The Traitors.
It is interesting what you say about the networks, though, because I don't know if there's going to... I think Peacock are going to try to sink their teeth into Rob. Yeah.
What else could they do with him?
I don't know. But because Dancing with the Stars is what... Hulu, Disney, Bravo, Survivor, CBS.
Right.
That's a tough crossover.
Right. Yeah, you do have to wait a little bit. But
yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't mind seeing more of Rob on my TV.
He's the best.
Yeah.
I love Rob. Oh, Robbie Bobby.
You wanted to talk about what's in my notes?
I saw this on TikTok trend, just like the random stuff, like you go through your notes and tell people what you have in there. And I just thought maybe it would be funny because Lord knows I have a bunch of crazy stuff in my notes. And I can guarantee you yours is all like, what's the price of Bitcoin or, Microsoft first, whatever.
None of this is going to be funny. I have a pinned note at the top of my thing, which got pinned in 2024. And it just says workout schedule.
Pin from when?
2024.
Nice.
It's a checklist of Monday is a checklist. The only thing that's checked off are half the exercises on my Monday routine. So it's like legs, leg raises, hamstring curls, kettlebell squats, calf raises. None of those are checked off. But then a 5-minute stretch is checked off.
Nice. Good job, Dave.
The calf raises is checked off. And then the rest of it is just like the rest of the week, none of it is checked off. And then in the same note of workout schedule is Dominion gas account number.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
It is literally just a notepad.
I mean, this one in my notes, all it says is, I'm going to say it and you tell me what you think it's about. It says, he said for fun.
I know exactly what that is. Ever since we started this podcast, before you and I say something to each other, you're like, oh no, I'm going to take it down a note for the pod. So you probably whipped out your phone, opened a new note, and just took a note about whatever. But I don't remember what that was about. He said for fun.
You're totally wrong.
What is it? A Bravo note for you?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
This was about Jesse wanting to kiss Sierra.
He said
for fun. Oh,
you normally take your show notes in Google Docs for your pod.
Well, it depends on like if I have my laptop around me or not.
Yeah. Oh, that is funny.
That is funny.
And then, see, there's another yawn.
So
I'm sorry.
rude, honestly.
The rest of my notes are just the Seriously show.
Literally. My notes are, it'll be like, Love is Blind. This one says, preheat your oven to 425 degrees. And then it gives me directions on how to make fajitas. Notes from church sermons that I take down. Tyra, this one says Tyra rigged. That's all it says.
But moving on, there's one note in here for this week's show that I have no idea what it's about.
You're gonna know as soon as I say.
You just wrote down the stuffed peppers.
Okay, well, it was about the stuffed peppers, but it also was about the spaghetti squash that I made this week. So it's just gonna continue, and you know exactly what I'm gonna say.
I don't. I genuinely don't.
My husband offends me so much.
Come on.
Every time that I have a main dish and a side dish, this week I had a Caesar salad kit, okay?
The salad.
I had
okay,
a Caesar
now
salad
I know.
kit. And I decided to make stuffed peppers one night, and then I made like a little pizza spaghetti squash bake, which was very good, by the way. And I had a Caesar salad with each of the main dishes, you know, because how does a normal person... What is the standard operating procedure of how you eat a salad, a main, and then a dessert?
Where I grew up?
No. What I mean, you sit down at a restaurant, what happens? Your salad comes first.
This is the difference.
You eat the salad, then your main comes, you eat the main, they take it away, and then you eat your dessert. My husband refuses to eat a salad by itself, and instead will mix it all together. So imagine having spaghetti.
No. I don't mix it all together.
You scoop
I
it
put it on the
up,
same plate.
and then
I might have a little bit of protein with a little bit of salad.
No.
Bob's your uncle.
No, every single time that there is lettuce on the fork, there was also spaghetti on the fork. And
That's
you
what I
ate
mean
it
by the
together.
protein. Could be anything.
So you mix it together.
Yeah, but you're making it sound like I make a little soup.
What would be the difference at this point?
Listen to me. One of two things I have.
Say you're sorry for that.
I'm sorry.
That was mean.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. One of two things are happening because I've either been doing this wrong my whole life or there is a cultural difference. Because at restaurants in South Africa, we would get salad and mains at the same time, sometimes on the same plate. You have the salad on the side, you have the meat or lasagna or whatever it is in the middle. And you have a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Sometimes you have it together. I like the contrast of the leaves, the salad leaves with a bit of something else. That's just how I eat it. And all my non-American listeners out there, tell me if I have been doing it wrong the whole time or if there's an American cultural difference.
It makes me feel like the main thing that I cook is not good enough for you to eat.
No, I just prefer the taste of it together.
Okay, well,
I don't like to eat salad. I'm not a rabbit. I don't want to...
He is fired up and ready to go today, folks.
I don't just want to go salad food. I want to go a little salad, little food, little bit of both.
No, it's not a back and forth thing.
It is to me.
You eat it together on the same bite, on the same fork.
The same bite.
You eat. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, that is what I do. And
so you
I'm
don't
standing
go back
firm on
and
that.
forth. You eat it together.
That's what I do, or that's what you're telling me to do?
No, that's what you do.
Yes, and I'm okay with that.
It's one thing to like have a bite of salad, then have a bite of the main. But
I do that too.
You're putting it on the same fork. And that's
Now, look,
what really grinds my gears.
No, well, that's just the way I like it. And I'm not going to back down from that.
And
However, I will say there are occasions where we have like a gourmet salad that is genuinely meant to be a
So
standalone.
my salad's not good enough is what you're saying.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Like when we go to one of our favorite restaurants, they have this insane Caesar salad that we always just have on its own. But generally, if I've got like a little garden salad with my meal, I'm going to have them at the same time. That's just the way I am.
So how do you explain away when I make chili? You go into the fridge, get the shredded lettuce, and put it on top of chili.
Yeah, that's a different situation. That's me being a little weird. I feel like it's a bit of a like burrito bowl that way. So I put a little salad, a little bit. See, the other thing is that like lettuce in itself to me is just called a salad.
Huh?
We're going to go down a deep rabbit hole here. If you were ordering a roti or a curry in South Africa, you would say, "Can I have a like?" They would say,
"What's
do you
a
want
roti?"
A roti is like, it's like usually a curry or anything. It's like a giant burrito, except it's just bigger and usually got curry inside.
Okay.
Chip cheese, mutton gravy.
Okay, so if you were doing...
And they would say, like, do you want salad? And if you said yes, they would put lettuce in your thing. So, I don't know. Or like you would have a bunny chow with salad and it would be the same thing.
So you don't call it lettuce?
I mean, honestly, even, what's it called? Carrot salad is another one.
Huh?
Which is like just kind of like crushed up carrots, sliced carrots, grated carrots is the word.
So what did you call like actual salads?
It would also be a salad.
Okay, so that's confusing.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just the way I am.
As long as you can let me know that it's not because you don't like my
to do
food.
with. It's got nothing. Look, if at our favorite restaurant. I wouldn't say it's our favorite, but one of our most frequented restaurants. If they brought out that salad with my meal, I probably would have them both at the same time. But they distinctly bring them out separately, so I do eat it on its own. It's got nothing to do with your cooking or your salads. I'm so appreciative of what you make, and I love it, and I eat it, and it was mwah. I even ate your zucchinis last night, and I hate zucchinis. Can we move on from the salad?
We can. You have to take this one because I can't say
it. We are on to the Seriously Award of the Week this week. And like, let me paint the picture. So as I was saying earlier, we have a very unhealthy nighttime routine where Morgan's on TikTok and I'm on YouTube on the TV. And then usually I hear the TikToks in the background and it'll be like, hey, this week on reality TV or whatever. And a lot of it will be like random pop culture stuff. And then this trend of these animated vegetables started like being deeply ingrained in Morgan's algorithm.
And fruits.
So it'll be like, hey, I'm orange. And it'll be an actual orange talking orange.
Like an animated orange.
Hey, I'm orange. And I remember this one because I was like, orange. And I'm vitamin C. I'm good for your immune system. Hey, I'm chia seeds. I'm good for your digestion. I add fiber to your diet. And it'll be like, woo. Hey, I'm watermelon. And I'm great for hydration or whatever. One night, things started taking a dark turn. And all I hear from her phone is, I'm your ass! I'm your ass! And if you don't look after me, I'll get itchy and scratchy. And it's literally an asshole.
David!
With eyes, animated, talking. I'm your ass! And if you don't eat this kind of food, or if you wipe me too rough, I'll blah, 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 blah. I'm like, who is taking health advice from an animated ass? And then the next one was like, I'm your ass, and or I'm your digestive system. And it was like the actual pathways of your bowel. So people are figuring out what works on the internet.
Oh my gosh.
And let's be honest, it wasn't the last time you saw the ass on your TikTok feed. I think we should play it.
I couldn't find the original. I could only find ones that are more
Just give
PG.
us a little taste.
It's like
Give us a
they're a
little
little bit
teaser.
nicer, and they're like, "I'm your butthole."
I'm your butt. I'm your butt cheeks.
Oh my gosh, it was very.
It was so loud as
yeah,
well.
the little butt was mad.
I share the same skin as your lips.
Oh,
I
this
share the
is-
same skin as... I'm your butthole. I share the same skin as your lips because we both are the two ends of your body's digestive tract. I'm your bone. And a fun fact about me is that I'm constantly breaking down and rebuilding so I can stay strong instead of brittle. I'm your stomach lining. And a fun fact about me is that I rebuild myself every few days so acid doesn't burn a hole through
I mean, they're very like educational.
I'm your ass.
Yeah, but I think that one must have got deleted because I can't find the original. But he was mad. He was saying, "Don't eat spicy foods, otherwise, it's not a good day for him."
Great use of AI.
Oh, that was funny. It did catch me by surprise. Like it's
Truly.
not like I was, searching that out. But your For You page has a mind of its own, I guess.
I remember when it came on, you were like,
I literally was scared.
oh man. Well, that wraps up another
That was a good one, honey.
seriously
I was
show.
gonna look and see if we had any reviews, but we probably don't.
Yeah, if you haven't,
No, we haven't had one in 4 months.
if you are still listening this far into the show, we appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind,
Please.
a cheeky 5-star on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you're listening, it really helps for discovery, especially for. Are we still calling this a new show?
It's been a year.
We're a year in, folks. We appreciate y'all. Otherwise, at The Seriously Show on Instagram, which is where all our clippage goes.
Yeah. And we're going to brunch.
We're going to brunch.
See you later.
See you later. Harley's not here. I'm your ass.
Okay, we get it.
I'm your ass.